Wuchisha, wuchisha. Happy International Coaching Week, y'all. Just thought I should just take this moment to celebrate what coaching is, what coaching does. Is to celebrate this week, which seeks to empower people, which seeks to give hope to people. I think this is something that literally helps give direction, helps empower people with strategies to help them come out of whatever situations that are keeping them stuck. And I thought maybe, hi Tandega, thanks for joining. And I thought maybe I should just share with you in terms of what coaching is and how is it that coaching can help you. So as we celebrate this International Coaching Week, you also know, what exactly is coaching and how could it benefit me? What is it that it can do for me? And that's what I wanted to just share with you today. So coaching. Hey, Mulava. Thanks for joining. So I thought maybe let's just engage on this. What actually is coaching? I think coaching originates from the term a coach, which is a means of transport that takes you from one place to another. So coach was a means of transport which people were using to travel from one place to another. And in the same thing, etc. And similarly, in terms of coaching, as people who are coaches, our aim is to transport people from where they are to where they'd like to be. And that is what our job is as coaches, to help you move from wherever you are in life to where you'd like to be. You might be wherever you are. Some people might be stuck. Some people might not necessarily be stuck. They might still be thriving in life, but simply just want to know, how is it that I can become even better? And that is what coaching is all about. So how does coaching help, and how does coaching actually assist people who want to move from one place to another? So coaching, remember, it's firstly to transport you from one place to another. You might be stuck in life. You might be in a certain place in life. You might find yourself at crossroads in life, or you might simply be somebody that is doing quite well in life, simply just needing strategies that will help you grow. So firstly, what makes people become frustrated with where they are? Thanks, Lisa, for joining. I'm waving back at you. Rita, thank you for joining. So one thing that coaching often helps with is it helps people firstly with knowing where they want to go. The first thing is coaching will help you know where you want to go or what you want to achieve. Some people are stuck in life simply they don't know because they don't know what is their purpose in life. Where is it that they want to get to in life? What is it that they want to achieve in life? And that's what makes most people often get stuck in life. Thank you, Rita. So the first thing that coaching will help you do is help you know exactly what is it that you want to achieve. Where is it that you want to get? And once you've gotten clarity with what your dream is, what your purpose is, what your vision is, where you want to go in life, and what you want to achieve in life, you now have a sense of purpose in life. You now have your why to do the things that you want to do. You now have your reason to put in the effort. You now have your reason to navigate and work even harder when you find challenges in your life. Second thing that coaching helps with is people sometimes know exactly what they want. They know where they want to go. They know what they want to achieve in life, but they get stuck. They get stuck because they just don't know the how. They don't know what strategies they can use to get there. They don't know, how is it that they can navigate through all of this to achieve? How is it that they can avoid the challenges? How is it that they can take advantage of the opportunities? How is it that they can improve on on whatever it is that they are lacking so they can achieve what they want? And that's where we also help. In coaching, will help you know what it is that you want. Will also help you discover strategies that you can use to achieve what you want. And most of us sometimes know what is it that we want, but we lack the how. We don't know what it is that we can do. We don't know what are the different ways that we can achieve what we want. And that's what coaching holistically will help you with, in terms of helping you identify what is your purpose in life. What is it that you really want in life? And secondly, how is it that you can navigate your way through the challenges of life, through the uncertainties of life, through whatever life may throw at you, so you can finally get to that platform where you achieve what you want. And that is what coaching really helps with. Thabiso, thanks for waving. Thanks, TD. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Michelle, welcome. Coach Michelle. Coach TD, welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes, and you can also share your insight in terms of what is your understanding of coaching. As I really just want to just keep this really nice and brief for you, so you can listen over and over at any given point that you want to, so you really can gain insight into what coaching is. And I mean, for me, you know, I'm not really big on the Bible, but I think for most people that would really understand is, you know, we tend to confuse coaching with advising. You know, we tend to think, for me to coach you, I need to really be an expert of something. I need to know about life. And often, you know, when I go into training, hi, Coach Nkoli, thanks for the wave. When I go and do coaching or training in corporates, and a lot of the times with leaders, as people who are quite old, and they look at me and they're like, hey, so you are a coach, you coach people on life. You know, how do you coach people on life if you're so young? And I'm like, no, as a coach, I don't have to know all the answers. My client has to know all the answers. You know, I only have just learned tools that will help you dig out those answers, so you finally can see what it is that you want, what it is that you need to do to achieve that. I literally have just been blessed with tools. I've learned tools through the life coaching course to enable people to know what is it they want. I've learned tools to enable people to discover what strategies that they can use to achieve what they want. Hi, Kulufelo. Thank you for joining. Thanks for the wave there. So basically, I really don't need to be an expert. I can't be, and even if I was an expert, I can never know your life. I can never know what is going on in your mind well enough for me to be able to give you the right tools for you to use. So as a coach, I'll simply ask you questions. I'll simply wuchisha, which is just another word in my language about asking. That's why I love it so much, because I think without asking, if you go back to Jesus, before helping anyone, he asked, what do you want? So in coaching, I cannot just come to you and simply just try and help you move from where you are to where, or because now I think your life is not ideal or is not the way it should. Now I want to try and help you move up so I can get you. I ask, because you cannot help somebody who does not need help. You cannot take anyone anywhere without them wanting to go there. And sometimes, the danger with advising, sometimes we think we know what people want. That's where the danger could be, because sometimes what we think people need is not what they need. We sometimes try to help ourselves through other people. And those are people who will advise. Those are not coaches. Remember, I'm simply just trying to help you to coach people get to where they want, not to where you want. And for me, the penny dropped early in my career, you know, when I got a lady. I mean, after doing the course, guys, you really get equipped with so many tools that you think, whoa, I can help anyone who's got a problem, anyone, you know. And thanks for the acknowledgement there. Yes, Mkuli, wuchisha, you know. And when I finished my course, I got out there and I had this lady come to me and she's like, oh, Thabiso, I need you to help me. I've got problems in my relationship. Hey, Michelle, thanks for joining. Thanks, Ruboni. Thanks, Rubo, for joining. And when I was there and I took this lady through a process, and after I got there, for me, I was like, hey, I'm going to revive her marriage. I'm going to help her solve all the problems and she's going to go back into life. And after the session, immediately she said to me, wow, Thabiso, oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I now know exactly what I want. And I was like, what? What is it? What do you want? And she's like, you know what? I think I really want to leave this marriage. And I thought, no, wait a minute. And immediately I started asking questions and I said, but what could be the possible consequences of this? And I realized right there that now I'm trying to look at the consequences. Why? Because I'm trying to coach her to where I want to go. I wanted her to stay in the marriage. But yet she felt that she's going to find the freedom and peace of mind in her leaving the marriage. But because I didn't want as something that was completely against my values, completely against my beliefs, I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to coach her to stay into the marriage. Remember, your clients are going to want to go wherever they want to go. All you can do is facilitate the process. Remember, your journey as a coach is to help somebody move from where they are to where they want to go, not where you want them to go. And yes, surely at some point, they can always at some point feel, no, you know what, I'm feeling now, I want to go a different direction. Yes, thanks, Michelle. It is, I think, a really, thank you. I'm doing an important job. Thank you so much for that acknowledgement. I really, really appreciate it. Mulaba, how exactly am I overwhelming you? Give me feedback. I hope it's excitement. It's an overwhelming sense of excitement that you are receiving. Thanks for the wave, Elias. I appreciate it. Thanks for the wave, Letabo. Thanks for joining in. I hope you guys are really learning from this. This simply I'm just sharing with you just to give you some insight about what coaching is as we are celebrating International Coaching Week. Thanks, Mukhomotse. Thanks for joining. And thanks, Tlatsi. Thanks, Tlatsi Tuto. Thank you. So, yes, and I often get the question, so Thabiso, yes, we understand coaching because coaching a lot of the time focuses on the outcome. It focuses on where you want to get to. It focuses on the results that you want to get. It focuses on the results in your life that you desire. The questions that I often get is, what is the difference between coaching and counseling? But I kind of got carried away there. I forgot. I think I gave the analogy of Jesus there. When Jesus, he never just said, "Oh, you look like you can't walk. Let me help you walk." He simply just said, what do you want? You need to know what you want. And if you don't know what you want, then in coaching, I can take you through a process to first help you know what you want. And that's why it is quite crucial for us in coaching to help you know what is the desired outcome that you want in life. And then we start helping you and exploring different strategies. So Jesus first asked, what do you want? What do you want? And then after you said, what do you want? Once those people said, yes, I want to walk. Then he said, okay, fine. Now I can offer you some strategies to help you and be able to walk. Rebo, we're certainly learning, watching with my mom. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, mommy. But yes, I think that certainly is that. And the analogy that I usually use to help people understand the difference between coaching and counseling, because I think certainly they do have a lot of similarities, and there are some way where they do overlap definitely, but also there's some differences. And mainly, and I'm not saying it's only, because I think often people tend to confuse this, counseling a lot of the time focuses on the problem. Counseling a lot of the time focuses on the problems in terms of what are the challenges, what are the causes to the problems that you are having right now. And what are the challenges that you're facing in your life right now? How is it that you can deal with those challenges that you're facing right now in your life? And let us explore as to what is it in your past? What is it that may have led to you having the problems with that? And we use counseling to unpack the problem, to understand, get a better insight of the problem, and hopefully even get to the root of the problem. And that's what mainly counseling does. Yes, there are solution-focused approaches in counseling that will help you to get specific outcomes. Mainly, what coaching does, coaching is mainly is there to help you discover what is it that you want. And the analogy that I give, Mama Reb, I've got my mama from my English mama who speaks Zulu all the way from England. Thanks for joining in. In terms of coaching, the analogy I say is often in life we find ourselves stuck. And if you find yourself stuck at some point in your life, and all of us at some point we get stuck. I might feel stuck right now because of the lockdown. I might feel stuck because I can't go to where I want to go. I feel stuck right now because I'm not able to run my courses the way that I normally used to do them. I'm not able to do things the way that I normally used to do them. Or there are certain things that I'd like to do. I want to write a book, but I'm feeling kind of stuck because I feel like I'm not creative enough, or I feel like I'm not having enough time, or I feel like I don't know the right people who can help me get there. But for whatever reasons, we find ourselves stuck in life. And if you give the analogy of being stuck in mud, molo mama reb. Lubabalo, thanks for joining, thanks for watching, thanks for the wave. Yes, Mulaba, sense of reality. Sometimes you want approval of other people in your life, but the truth is you are in charge of it and you must know what you want. Thanks for that. True. I usually say, people will come to you for advice simply because they want to hold you accountable. People come to you, and the moment you give that advice and you say, no, you know what, why don't you try and do this and this and this and this? Wuchisha! At the first sign of any challenges, hey, but you said I must do this. They want somebody to be able to point a finger at. And yes, advising sometimes, how I would often advise as a coach, I would put it in the form of a question. Wuchisha! You that's why I love this term, ask. I'd put it, do you think maybe trying this could be helpful? Oh, so you think that could be helpful? Great. So now, and that I want my client to take full responsibility and accountability for the choices that they are making, for the decision that they are making as to where they want to go, as to the different options they are going to explore to get into where they want to get to. So that's where I would actually how I would offer and you're right. I think our lives, our complete responsibility for us to get there. It's up to us to get to where we want to get to. So yes, coaching helps you take full responsibility and accountability of your life and where you want to get to. Because whether you like it or not, you are where you are because of all the decisions that you've made. You are where you are because of the choices that you've made in response to the information that you've received from the world around you. And if you want to get somewhere else, you need to start making the choices that you want. There's always someone or something to blame or to point a finger at for why you are where you are. And if you continue doing that, you will always have a reason for being stuck. What reasons are you looking for in life? Are you looking for reasons to stay where you are? Or are you looking for reasons to find you where you want to go to? Because the reasons to help you get to where you want to get to come from you knowing where you want to go to, what you want to achieve, what your purpose is. Because that's going to be the reason, whatever it is that pulls you towards where you want to get to. Thank you for the love, Rita. Thank you. I appreciate it, Rita and Reb. Rita and Reb will actually be joining us in our Tuesday motivations at some point in the next few weeks. I'm certainly looking forward to that. That's going to be exciting. Khabo Orinda, thanks for joining, boss. Thanks for the wave. And Franco, yes, coach, future coach. I'm looking forward to you actually joining at some point. So yes, thank you Nell for watching. So yes, where I was in terms of given the analogy is that if you happen to be stuck in mud, a coach, a counselor, or a psychologist will ask you, how does it feel being stuck in mud? How did you end up inside the mud? What led to you being stuck inside the mud? How did you get inside of the mud? And so forth. As a coach, my question would be, do you want to get out of the mud? So I'm not going to assume that you want to get out. The first question I need to know is, do you want to get out? And if you say yes, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? And once we explore where you want to go, let us explore what are the different ways that we can help you get out of the mud. Let's explore a variety of ways to help you get out of this mud so you can get there. So the coaching, as coaches, we use what we call a towards strategy. A towards strategy is a strategy that is used to get to a specific outcome. It is a desired outcome, a positive outcome. So that's what we use. Where do you want to go? And then we explore there how to get to where you want to get to. Thank you, Nadia. Coach Nadia, thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. I'm hoping at some point I can also invite you into our Tuesday motivations, Coach Nadia. Coach Nadia has also got an academy around west of Johannesburg. So yes, should you be around that area and needing coaching, needing some training, she's got powerful personal mastery courses in there. Do join in there. So yeah, as here we're celebrating coaches, we're celebrating coaching, and I thought that's what I wanted to just share with you. So you wherever you are, the moment you're thinking, okay, I want to go and explore coaching, what is it? How can it benefit me? Who can coaching benefit? Coaching can certainly benefit anyone. It can benefit you as a leader wanting to know how you can grow to the next position. It can benefit you as a leader wanting to know how is it that you can acquire the right skills for you to be able to manage your subordinates in a way that is empowering. Coaching can be beneficial to you as a CEO of a company wanting to grow your business, not knowing how is it that you can grow your business to the next level. Nick, all the way from Greece, thank you for listening in. Thank you for joining in. Coaching can help you as an individual wanting to know how is it that you can improve your life, how is it that you can ensure that you are growing and you are not stuck in life. Coaching can help you as an entrepreneur wanting to know how is it that you can grow your business, how is it that you can manage your life better, how is it that you can have a better alignment in life, how is it that you can have grow in your personal relationships in your life. Coaching can benefit you in your marriage. If you're having certain challenges or you feel like you're getting stuck and you don't know how to move forward in your marriage, where to go to, what is the next step. Coaching can help you in different areas of your life. Coaching can help, I'm just trying to think right now, people who are struggling with finances. You have spiritual coaching to help people who feel spiritually they're not quite where they want to be. And there's certain place where they feel they could be. Coaching could help you as somebody who's single, who's feeling like, I feel like I'm quite lost. I feel like I don't know where I'm going. So coaching can help you in a variety of areas of your life. So yes, I certainly hope you really enjoyed this short video. I hope I kept it short enough. I hope you've really learned a lot about what coaching is, how coaching can benefit you, and who it can benefit and how you can use it. I certainly hope that you really found this beneficial, and I hope you learned something new. Should you have any questions, please do drop them in the comments there, and I will certainly, maybe as I'm closing right now, if there are still any questions from anyone who's watching right now, I'm certainly more than welcome to address them. Thank you for joining, Lucia. Thanks for the wave there. So yes, if you do have any questions, please do put them in the comments there. I am more than willing to address those in relation to coaching and how it can benefit you. How is it that you could use it in your life? What kind of challenges can we use coaching for? And yes, so of course, at a later stage, I will tell you more about NLP. which simply in relation to coaching is how the two come into play is, remember, coaching helps you move from one place to the next. However, some people find themselves already knowing where they want to go, already knowing the strategy, but they find themselves stuck simply because of, limiting beliefs or past experiences or negative memories that they have of their lives, or just living according to what is important to their friends instead of what's important to them, I think mainly those things. So the moment you have those issues that are affecting your life, we use NLP to remove the obstacles so that you can move towards achieving your desired outcomes. I hope you found this really beneficial. Thank you, Mama Reb. Thank you, Mama Reb, for listening. Mama Reb does Ambit coaching. So please, when she does come and join, she will go into detail in terms of how to trust your gut. A lot of the time we trust other people's opinions. We trust other people. How do you trust your gut and your heart and your mind? I think that alignment in terms of the gut, the mind, and the heart, I'm looking forward to just learning more about that in terms of how is it that we can use that to navigate around, our current circumstances. The world is changing. The world is looking at us to start digging inside, to start looking within to deal with the challenges that we face outside. And I think that's where, that's what coaching is all about, for us to know that the answers that we seek are within. I close with what 26th of May, 6 o'clock on Tuesday evening. Mama Reb will definitely be firing on all cylinders, and I'm excited about that. White lady that speaks Zulu all the way in England. Wuchisha wena, Wuchisha. You thought you knew it all. Wuchisha. I love it. But yes, I think that'll be quite exciting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to yes, thank you, Makoma. Thanks for joining in. And thank you for the love. I hope you really found this insightful, and I hope you really gained something from this discussion. Yes, look forward to seeing you the next time I address another subject. Thank you so much. Maybe let me close with this. I often share the story, about a guy who lost his keys. And he looked for his keys everywhere. He looked for his keys, and he looked. Anyaka, anyaka, hohle. Adikulu, and he looked, and he couldn't find his keys, And he, that time it was load shedding, there was no electricity, and while he's looking for his keys, he's looking, and he majorly gives up. He gets to the window, looks out the window, and he sees there's a light outside, like a little lamp up there, and Kasi will say Apollo, so there's a light out there, and he decides to go outside, and he looks by the lamp, and he's looking. Anyaka, anyaka, hohle, adikulu, and he turned around, and he looked everywhere, and he couldn't find it. Eventually, his neighbor comes out and is like, dude, I've seen you've been looking and pacing around. What's going on? His neighbor is like, hey, man, you know what? I lost my keys, man, and I'm trying to trace where I left them. And, his neighbor's like, okay, fine, let me help you look. And they both, I love this song. It's from my church, Lutheran church, and we say, kanyaka. It just means I just looked for God everywhere. But this guy was looking for the keys everywhere. And he looked, and they looked, and they could not find the keys. And they turned around and looked around there, they couldn't find. And the neighbor is like, hey, man, okay, fine. Let me help you trace your steps. Where last did you see the keys? And the guy's like, no. I last saw them inside the house. And he's like, oh, so now why are we looking outside? And the guy's like, nah, man, because it's just too dark, with the load shedding in there. It's just too dark in there for me to look for the keys. So I decided to come and look here because there's light. And so many of us go out there and look for answers in other people. We look for other people to tell us what are the keys to unlock the doors to our freedom. We look for those keys in other people simply because there's light. And we look for advice. And that's why a coach will ask you questions so you can learn to look within. Because the keys that you need to unlock those doors that you want are inside of you. And as coaches, we simply ask questions to help you look within and find those keys. And the more familiar you become with looking within, it starts getting lighter. You know, in our lives, those of us who found ourselves in a situation where there was load shedding without any candles, you begin to realize that after spending time in darkness, you start seeing much more clearly. You start becoming more familiar. It starts becoming lighter. So many of us right now are unable to find the answers that we need because we rarely look within. We are afraid of looking within because it's too dark. Start learning to look within. Start learning to trust yourself. And the more you do that, the more you are going to find that it's becoming clearer as to where you want to go. It's becoming clearer as to what are the answers that you need. It's becoming clearer as to what the solutions that you need are. It's becoming clearer as to where are all the keys that you have been looking for. The key that you need to your life or to living your best life is inside of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you really enjoyed that, and I hope you really learned something from this session. I look forward to engaging with you further. So the next time you'll see me in your screens will be on Tuesday, because Tuesday is definitely a good day to change a few lives, and your life will certainly be changed. Stay blessed. Take care. Yes, Rita, look inside. Nkululeko Sishi. Hey, been a while, bruh. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much, guys. Remember to look inside. Love you all.